Hi, welcome to Lab Games. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we're playing
Millenia.
So, Millenia is a civilization builder designed by Juma Al-Juju.
Which you may know from Clans of Caledonia fame.
Yes, indeed. So, as we said, it is a civ builder game that will take us through 8 eras, where we'll be drafting technologies, we'll be building buildings and wonders, while progressing our civilization up any number of civ tracks.
Right.
So,
yes,
take a look at the table.
Right.
You'll see this is a sprawling board with a lot of cards going on here. So, while it looks like there's a lot of stuff and it's very busy, it actually is pretty organized.
It's mostly just tracks.
Yes, and it's just tracks. So along the center board, just to go over the setup real quick, just so that we can do that, we can jump right into it because there's a lot going on here. We have a lot to cover. We want to be able to play as many rounds as we can before too long. So around the, the board, you have the prestige track, basically, where you'll be keeping track of your points. We each start with 10 points. We have our round tracker here. From top to bottom, we have different tracks. So I have a little guide that tells me, because it's all symbols.
Yes.
So you've got to try to remember what each of these tracks is called. But for all intents and purposes,
it's the same.
Starting at the top, you've got a prosperity track. And this will all make much more sense as we start to play, because there's a lot of synergies between these tracks and a lot of the actions and phases you'll be taking. You've got the trade track, you've got influence track, you've got politics, war, population, and culture. At the bottom is our research track area, and we have sort of these special, what they call auxiliary actions over here, that, and I'll say these now, but I won't remember them later, but you've got espionage, industry, academics, and diplomacy.
Yes, all important things for building a good society.
Yes. On the left, you'll see there, this is sort of the auction board, and we'll show you how that works, where all of our stage or era 1 technologies have been randomly placed out in this 4x4 grid. On the right side of the board, we have our 2 available wonders. Now, for a 2-player game, this is all set up for 2 players, so the count is based on 2-player. So we've got our available wonders that we could build. We've got the next age's wonders that are ready to come in, so we know what's coming. So you kind of plan what you want to get to. And down here we have our era 1 buildings that we'll be able to build during our game.
Yes.
Over here we have player 1 token. So player 1 obviously gets to go first. Player 2 gets the architect card. Now each of us has a starting card that gives us our starting resources. So I get obviously the architect, and that'll make sense later. Start with $12 and I get those 10 victory points, right?
Yep.
We also get an unlock symbol, which you have one. If you could put your card up a little bit higher. You have one as well. Yours is player 1 token, which you have.
I get $10 and I also start with 10 points.
The reason you get victory points is because you can lose victory points.
Yes, you can.
At certain points in the game. So I will show you how the rounds go very quickly. This handy dandy reference card will tell us every stage we'll be going through A through H during an era, we'll call it, right? So setup, obviously, we're going to skip because you set up for the first game you're playing, right? For the first round. But then we're going to go through a draft, and we'll be placing one of 4 of our draft tokens out onto the draft spots on the board, which I'll show you momentarily. Next, we'll be doing prosperity, then income, then we'll be building buildings or wonders. We'll be taking actions depending on what our tableaus allow us to do. Then we'll be calculating war depending on where we are on the war track, and then we'll be doing an upkeep where you do sort of a cleanup, and then we set up for the next era. And that's it. That's how every round is going to go for 8 rounds, and then whoever has the most points wins.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
So
simple as that.
It is really that simple, but it's not.
But it's not.
So we'll just explain each stage or phase as we go, and then by the time we get done with the last phase, you'll know basically how each round is going to go.
Yes.
So let's start it up. We're going to do the draft, and I will show you the best spot of the draft. Well, I've got 2 kind of shots here, but
cool. So I will start off.
Well,
Yes.
Let me explain first what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
So that you're going to jump right in. Oh, yeah, if you're going to explain, yeah, go ahead. So,
okay, so what happens over here is this is our drafting area. Like Anthony said, we're going to be placing one of our little tokens in one of these spots and drafting a card in the corresponding row. Here, you might need a bigger picture so we
I
can
have
see.
this one. How about
there
that?
we go. That's the
a
one.
Perfect shot.
So, for example, if I wanted to take the music card, I would put my token here. Now, a couple of things that we want to look at, if you could go up to the prosperity track just so that they can see what I'm doing here. We have this prosperity track up at the top, and then above that, which you can't quite see, but we have these 2 cards, or actually 4 cards in 2 pairs up here. At the end of one of the rounds here, we're going to be checking to see if we've met these prosperity goals, and what these allude to are: do you have these 2 cards in your tableau, or do you have these 2 cards in your tableau? So that's something that like I always like to look at too, is like when I'm drafting my cards over here, maybe do I want to try and fulfill one of those things?
Right. And the reward for doing that, if you do happen to match it, is you get to move up once on the prosperity track, which will earn you victory points.
Right. Which is the whole point.
Yeah, the whole point of the game. The point is the points.
The point?
The point is points. So let me go back
to
there, and you can decide there.
What I want to do.
Decide what you want to draft. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to start down here and put my guy right down in here. Now, this icon for the income has a lock on it, meaning normally that would not be accessible. But here we both start with this one unlock, which we can use
just for the first era
to unlock anything, and typically it's going to be this guy. So
well, it's just for this one, technically.
Oh yeah, it is, right? Because it's that card.
It's that card.
I'm going to take masonry, so that's going to go into my tableau. I'll put that over here.
So you're going to put masonry in your tableau.
It is an engineering.
Now, because you drafted that and it has the architect's symbol on it, you take the architect token right away.
Which just means I got to build first.
At a discount.
At a discount, too.
Right, so now it's my turn. Now, I have a choice. I don't have to necessarily draft a card. I could also go down here.
You going to take one of those special actions?
Do I have an image of the bottom?
I don't know.
That would be... Oh, yeah, I do. Wow. I'm really prepared.
This guy's good.
Yeah, this guy's good. He set up all these angles. So down here are what they call like special actions. And what they will do is allow me basically to just push up these tracks. This one goes up 1, this one goes up 1, this one goes up 2. If I want to push up war, if I want to push up my population, I could push this one, or culture. Or I could generate 3 research points to take a research action later during the action phase. Really what I want, whatever I want to do here. But I kind of want to get cards first because Tinkin, I'll go here and take the chariot. And what the chariot will gain me is the player 1 token.
Oh, very good. We traded.
Now I'm going to be player 1 next round. And that's my turn. So go ahead and draft. What are you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to go here.
So you are going to... That one.
Take astronomy.
All right. And I will go here and take fire setting.
Ooh. Interesting.
Tough, right?
Yeah, that's tough. Because I want like 2 things that I can't have. All right, I'm gonna go here. Go a different route this time, and I will take the wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel.
I'm gonna go here. And
Wheels are always good things to build when you're a civilization.
Yeah, they are. Now I could take. I'm going to take either writing or trading, but I think I want trading. Because even though writing, if I do have prosperity during the prosperity phase, it'll give me $3 extra, but I actually think trading would be better for me in the long run here.
Interesting.
We are on our last draft.
Yeah. Ooh. 2, 3. Maybe we'll go here for now. Take the science.
So you're going to get 3 research points. So you get a card
with
3 research on it. Where does that leave me? I think this is always tough. I mean, I can only go in the top and draft one of those, but like, do I want them? Do I want animal domestication?
I don't know.
That's where the challenge comes in. Yeah, see, that one only lasts to the end of this era. So one thing you got to note here is on the cards, there are these little symbols here. I'll probably show you my tableau a little bit better. You'll see the age that they're good for. At the end of age 1, this card is going to get discarded from my empire. Chariot's no longer valid, right? It's invalid. Fire setting is good till the 2nd age, and trading is also good to the 2nd age. So your tableau is going to expire as time goes on.
Exactly.
Which is the really unique
That's like the
mechanic
really
here.
core mechanic to this
Yes.
game is like figuring out what you need and how long it's going to be there and maximizing it for the length of time you have it.
Yeah,
And replacing it if you need to for your engine.
time doesn't wait. It doesn't wait.
So
for
what
us.
are you going to do?
I'm going to go and I'm going to push up my population track by 1. So I'm going to go up 1. I also gain this reward, which is a Joker. And the Joker is this card here, which is good only for this age. And it's any tech I want to use it as. But it's a one. I'm going to use it and it's going to go away. So we're done doing our drafting. Yeah. So now we go into the next phase, which is prosperity. Now we check to see if we gain prosperity. Did you achieve it?
I did, because I have an engineering and a science card.
So you have. Oh, hold on. Do you have the symbols too?
I'm sorry?
The symbols need to match.
What do you mean the symbols? Yeah, I have engineering.
Well, not just the color, right? Because there are different green symbols.
Yeah, so you know. That's what the symbols are called: engineering and science.
All right.
That's my tech.
So you match. So now you go up once on the prosperity track, and you'll gain.
And I get 4 points
at the end of the game.
I
also did.
At the end of the game.
Yeah.
Did you match as well?
Yes, I did. So I have the lightning bolt, which is energy, and the army, which is the chevrons.
Yes. Yeah.
So I did gain that, so I also go up those points. So that's prosperity. That's real simple.
Yeah.
Right. Now we do income. So you get gold from the draft markers of the trade, plus if you're up on the income track,
which neither
or the trade track, so they're not. So we'll just count yours out first. So you're the white tokens. You got 3, plus 4 is 7, plus 5 is 12.
And I had to use my unlock for that, so I'm just going to flip that over.
Yep. So you get $12.
Okay.
So here is $12 in income for you.
Thank you.
And I get 3 plus 4 is 7 plus, again, same thing. We took the same thing, so I get 12 as well. Oh. 12. All right, so we've got our money. That is income. And now we go on to the build phase. So now we're going to take turns in order of whoever has the architect first.
Yeah.
And you get to build a building or a wonder.
Okay,
so
excellent.
what would you like to build? And you just pay the cost in the upper left-hand corner for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at this symbol. You have the list of these, right?
I do.
Let's look it up. This is the ziggurat.
The ziggurat. All right, so...
And I just want to be...
Ziggurat is gain 2 additional victory points when you receive an advancement on the culture track.
Okay. And what's the
Do not exhaust this card when you carry out this effect.
Oh, it doesn't get exhausted. Okay. Yeah.
That's what that means. That means do not exhaust.
Okay. Yeah, that one's pretty good. I guess I'll just get that. We'll see what happens. It's only $10, and I get a discount of 3, so it's actually $7, and that is a great
deal. It's a
deal.
one-time discount per age. So that goes in your tableau.
Yep.
And
now I have it.
Now you have it. So I think I will go and I will build the Colossus for $12, please.
Oh, that one you can't build that. Shoot. Yeah, you can build these 2 wonders. You can't build that one.
You know what?
What? You want Stonehenge?
I don't know if I want Stonehenge.
That's a pretty good one. It's like set collection.
I guess, right? Yeah, for every
well,
gold building,
set of 3,
brown
gold,
building.
brown, green.
Yeah, so this is a gold building.
I just got a brown building.
This is a...
Those are wonders.
Wonder. So
yeah, you have like your they're usually like farm or like some other greenery. There's different types of buildings or different types of buildings.
Yowzers. All right. So I don't know which one I want. I guess I'll buy it. So that's like collecting buildings, right? So all right, it's 14. I'll buy it.
Okay.
$14.
There you go.
All right, so that's just gonna go sit in my tableau over here. Let's see if how to set this up so y'all can see my tableau the bestest. All right. Go ahead. What are you doing?
Can you look up what the granary does?
The granary?
It's like, yeah, if you meet the prosperity marker.
It means you only need one prosperity tech to achieve prosperity. That's a really good one.
Oh, I like that one. I'm buying that. I do not get a discount this time.
All right, so it's going to be $9. Here's one back.
Okay, thank you very much. And these buildings also only stay out for a certain number of rounds.
Right, but you keep them for the game. I'm going to spend $8 to get the city gate.
Okay.
So I have $2 left over. I've got a city gate now.
That's like an end game one.
Yeah, which is fine. But I need to start collecting these buildings now because that's the wonder I took with Stonehenge.
Okay, cool. Yeah, good idea.
All right.
Great. I am done shopping. So
As am I. Yeah, so you passed. Yep. I'm done shopping. I only have $2 left, so I passed. So that's how you end the shopping phase. So the building, really. You're building these buildings. Actions now. Now in player order, we're going to be taking. Actually, there's no order here because you can go at the same time.
You can.
They recommend you.
But to help you out, I think we'll.
Yeah, we'll do them one at a time.
Ourselves.
So we can take as many actions as we can afford to, based on what we have to spend. Now, if you look down these tracks, they each cover. I'm trying to get you the best one. So we'll start here. So prosperity, we can't pay to go up. That happens during the prosperity phase. That's it. But like the trade track, we could trade or exhaust one card with this symbol on it, which is like trade or economics, plus either the transportation or the energy symbol. And that would advance us once on this track or get us 8 gold. Right? That's how this works. So you can do that. You can do any of these based on the combination. So if you have one of these symbols, you trade it in, move up once on the war track. If you have these 2 specifically, you can move up 3.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways you can spend here. It'll cost us one of those granaries, which is like our agriculture plus medicine, and your population increases. Makes sense.
Exactly.
So what would you like to do?
All right.
And again, this can be done in any order because there's no
there's not really overlap.
You don't block each
all.
other.
Yeah.
You can't. You all gain the same rewards depending on where you're at.
Okay, so I'm going to take this back, and this is the part that always confuses me.
You take that back.
So I'm going to take this back. You get these bonuses when you place them.
Yes.
You also get them when you take them back.
If you choose to spend an action on that, and you only get to do it for as many tokens as there are here.
Right.
So you get to do that. Yeah. So that your action, like you get to do that as an action if you want to. So
yeah, exactly. So I'm taking it back. And so that means I get another 3
right
points.
And now by taking it back, like I could take this one back and move up again, boom, and that gets me up one here, which gains me $5.
Exactly.
Which is a nice move.
Smooth moves. Okay, and then I can. What I'm going to do is actually research. So that's this business down here. And the way this works is you have a key. You have a close-up down here of the research. Yeah, you were right there. Back one.
Oh, right here?
Yep, right there.
Oh, yeah.
So here's your research. This is sort of what you can spend in order to yield these research effects over here. So if you notice, I have an astronomy card. You don't have to flip. I have it. Boop, right there, astronomy. So that symbol matches.
Yes, which means you can exhaust that card and gain 2 more science points.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be exhausting a bunch of stuff because I also have a wheel and I have this masonry. Okay, so I'm going to be exhausting all of these.
So it's 4.
So I'm going to get 2. Well, maybe not all of them. I'm going to get. I have 6 from before, right? So I have 6, and then I'm going to exhaust 2. My science for 2, and that's going to be. Oh, you're just going to give me these?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I will exhaust both because that's going to give me a total of 10.
2 more. Now you have 10 total science.
Okay, so I have 10 total science points.
And she flipped them over in her tableau.
Yes, and if you notice, all of these have this little whatever round it is symbol, and then the rip up the card, meaning you have to use it right now in this round, this age. So I am going to spend all 10 of these to take 14 points.
Okay.
And to take a special action. So I'm going to go ahead and take my points first to 24, and I'm going to move up the prosperity track.
You can't.
Why?
Because it's not a special action.
Oh yeah, I'm actually not going to go up.
Yeah, you'll see. They're only. You can't even go up the influence track with this. It's only that one.
You're right. You're right.
One,
sorry, You're correct.
She tries to cheat, but I have to watch, and I'm watching.
I feel like I should probably move up the war track.
Why? It doesn't mean I am.
Well, exactly. That's probably I should be moving up the war track, you know. I'd like to move up this and like get some money, or I could do this and get 2 points because I could do this and get 3 more science, and spend those science points to do this and move up 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could do that.
Which, with your cards, you can only move up 1. So that would still be a safe bet. So I think that's what I'll do. So I'll do this, get 3 science points. Don't worry about giving me the points because I'm going to spend them right now to get 2 points and go up 1 military.
On the war track. Okay.
Got me?
So you're done?
Yeah. But see, that's why I think that all these games where it's like, oh, you can just all take your actions at the same time. Really what you do might impact what somebody else wants to do. So I still feel like you should be doing it in turn order.
Well, you could hold off and wait.
I guess.
Right?
Like, oh, is everyone else done?
Well, at the end of the day, it's like, I guess the big thing is the war track. If you feel like
it is, well, you'll see why. Yeah, it is a gamble.
It is a gamble.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll start doing some actions. So I have this these 2 symbols. So I have the economics and the energy. So I'll exhaust those 2. And economics and energy will get me up 1 on this trade track. So now I have $1 additional income, and that's it, right? So I want to push up my income track because I want mad
stacks.
Mad stacks.
Okay.
Mr. White. All right. So I'm also going to use this chariot to go up 1 on the war track. So now we're tied, which is fine. I could use my wild to go up another 1, which I actually might do. Why not? I don't have any more cards. That's the only move I can do with only 1 symbol.
Right.
So I will have to go up 1.
Okay.
So I'm done with my actions.
You could have done science points.
I would have gotten 2 points, which I can't spend on anything. So there's that. So basically now we go on to, so that was actions, right? And we're all out of actions, so we're done. We all both pass because we've got nothing else to spend symbol-wise. So now we go to war, where you reduce. So you look at the difference between the first and last player, and it's a 1. And then everybody moves down that amount. So we move down 1.
Right.
And now we get points for where we are, right? So I get 1 point. You get 0 points.
Okay.
And then you actually, if you're not in the lead, you lose 1 point per player in front of you.
Yeah.
So now you lose a point.
Is that how that works? Honestly, every time I play this, I don't understand how the war track works.
So you do is you reduce.
Right, but I know, but I thought the reduction was, I thought it worked a different way.
No, you reduce, then you score, which we did. We reduced, then we scored, and then you lose 1 point per opponent ahead of you.
Okay.
That's all it is. And that's it. Discard obsolete text. So it's cleanup now. So we're discarding our obsolete text, unbuilt buildings and wonders, undrafted text, refresh all the text. Right. So we finished the age.
So as these come back, like for example, my astronomy, only good for the first round. So that's going to come back to my go to sleep cards.
We will when we do the setup, right? So right now I think we're just refreshing these.
I usually just get rid of them like now.
Oh, wait a minute. So I had this one was here, and this one was, man, I forget where they were. I think they were here and here. The way these go is they shoot down rounds 2 through 8. They're going to move down this column.
Yeah.
And then I have to bring out cards. So you need buildings number 2. All right, so this wonder goes away.
These two slide down.
Those slide down. You're going to have 2 new wonders for age. These are age 3 wonders coming out.
Yeah.
Age 3 wonders. Here's age 2 buildings. So you're going to put those out. That building was not built?
Was not.
All right, so these are gone. So those are the buildings.
Okay.
And then the text, I'm going to bring out age 2 text because we're age 2 now. They're already shuffled. I'll shuffle them again. And we are going to be putting out our new 4x4 grid. With brand new technologies. Give them a nice
view of that.
close-up of what's coming out. So these cards, obviously, they can't be drafted, and they just clog up some of the rows, so there's not as many in each of the rows that comes out. All right, here we go. All right, so a good mix of stuff coming out this round. We are on to round number 2.
Okay, and you are
start
player
at the
1.
top. Yep. So we're going to do the setup, right? So we knock that down. We put out our new text. Oh, the prosperities go.
Yep.
So we're going to have new prosperity cards as well. Wow.
What's that?
That's not good at all. All right. Yeah. We got our wonders set. We got our buildings. So now you flip everything over.
Okay.
Anything you have that left for this round?
This one.
So you discard anything that was only good for the last round. I'm pretty good as well now.
Yeah, our buildings would come down into these like go to sleep areas, but
Yeah, they have a little sleep symbol at the end of there. Mine don't though. Mine stay till end game.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because those are end game scoring.
Yep. And we bring back our draft tokens.
Yep.
So we're gonna have 4 draft tokens. And I'm player 1, right?
Yeah.
My. So we start with the draft. We go up to the text. What do I want for this round? Yikes. Well, that stinks. I'm gonna scoop military tactics.
It's not even worth going for now. I am going to go here. Do I want horsepower? Well, it's good because it's like a nice unlock.
It is, because...
But I'm going to take math.
Ooh, mathematics. I'm going to take currency.
You like currency?
I think. Do I want currency? Yeah, I think I do.
We can't get to those. Those are tough, those locks. I'm gonna go here and take surgery.
Not sure what I want here. Ouch. This is tough. Well, I think I want irrigation.
Okay. Go here and take a sword and shield.
The old sword and board.
The old sword and shield.
Sword board. Maybe drama. Save the drama for your mama.
They always do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I want drama. All right, so let's take a look at our.
Wait! I still have a token left.
I want them to look at my tableau,
Oh.
so they get an idea of what I drafted.
Okay.
Good.
And I'm usually player 1.
Mm-hmm.
Go here.
You good?
Yep.
Did you go research again?
Research again, yeah.
All right, so that's the end of drafting. Now we do prosperity. I don't think I hit it.
I did.
Yeah, I did.
But only because I have my granary.
Yeah.
So I have 1. So I met that one. I get to go up once.
That's good. That's very prosperous.
That's very prosperous.
Income. All right, so we'll start with yours. You get $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9.
Okay.
Nothing else.
I have a 1.
All right, there's $10. I'm gonna get $3, $4, $5, $10, $14, $15. And now we are on to building. So you build first.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I? So this can be used as this symbol or that symbol.
Yeah, when you exhaust it, yeah.
Oh, that's probably a good one for me to get. And I get to build. I do get to build it at a discount. So for 7, I'll take the barracks.
Here's 3.
Thank you.
I will build the market for $9.
Yeah, you are trying to push up that gold track, aren't you?
Yep. Gold is good. Okay.
Okay, I'm done. I can't afford anything else.
Oh my.
So I'm broke.
Well, that was tough. Do I want to build another? You know what? Let me build for $11 the city walls.
This one?
Yeah. 10, 11. All right, got a lot of good buildings going on here. All right, we got $2 left over. And we're good. So that was building. Now we're going to do our actions. So I go first.
Sure.
Got nothing to pull back. So that's kind of weak sauce. So if I get rid of one of my money ones and I flip over my... And I got that $5 by the way because I had it unlocked. So I'll flip those 2. And that'll move up this track 1. So my income is now 2. Now if I flip money, wheat. Don't have enough. What was this other one? Lightning bolt. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, not there yet. Oh, I don't have any wild symbols, so I'm not able to match a lot of these symbols out here.
You should have done these.
I should have, yeah.
Or do you have 2 symbols you're not using? You could switch.
I can
per
do
symbol.
that, yeah. So these are ways to trade. We didn't really talk
kind of
about these yet.
Yeah, so you can, this espionage, you can pay $7 to basically get one of the jokers and use it as anything. You can spend a joker to get $2.
No,
if you're
let's use any
or
tech.
sorry, not a joker.
Exhaust any tech and get.
Yeah.
This symbol means joker and any tech, depending on where it's situated.
And then you can spend any 2 symbols as another symbol.
Correct. You know what I'm going to do though? Do something weird here.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a gold and 2 wheats, agricultures, and a harp.
Okay, where are you at
Right here. Boom, 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 boom. Any 3 of these. I did. I spent 2 of those and 1 of those.
Okay.
And I'm going to go up this track.
Yeah.
Which is the influence track, which will give me a $2 discount now to build.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Cool. Nice. You also get 3 points and $3. don't you?
I do, actually. Yeah. Wow. 1, 2, 3. And $3. That's amazing. Amaze.
Okay.
Ooh, that was really good.
Are you gonna do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip this chariot helmet and go up another one.
Okay. Helmet.
Go ahead, I'm done.
Okay. So I'm gonna do more science first. I'm going to flip this guy, and this guy, which are all these 3 symbols down at the bottom, for 6. And then I'm gonna pull back this guy for another 3. And then I'm gonna flip my math for 2.
Just give yourself a 5 and throw it in.
I'll just give myself a 2. I'm gonna spend them all anyway.
Right.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 14. Right? So I'll do 10 here. What's the best way to do that? 3, 6, 9.
Well, you just have 4 left over, so.
I'll just remember that. So 25, 35, 39. Plus I get to take a special action. And for my special action, I will go up to military. And then I have 4 left to spend. So I will just do this and get 2 points and go up 1 more military. What is that?
2 points.
2. Okay. And then I have the sword and shield and the barracks, which give me military points. It gives me 1 of these and 1 of those.
Right.
So I can go up 3 more. Now I'm stuck because of this lock.
Yeah, you haven't unlocked that yet. And that unlock is down here.
Yeah.
So this is how you can go on that track.
Yeah. But does this mean we're all going to fall back that many spaces?
You're going to fall back the lowest space, 2. So you're going to come back 2.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. That's all. That's all my things. So.
You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So we're going to reduce. So we go back 1, 2. You get 4 points.
Okay.
I get 0 points. And then I lose 1, 2, 3 points. So that's how war
works. Your gold points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But that is it for war, and then we do our upkeep. So we do it again. So we're gonna just clear off all the unpurchased
And I'm about
technology.
to lose a lot of cards.
You are indeed. This is where your whole empire gets weak sauce.
Yeah. But it's cool because then you get to start building up like a new kind of empire or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's because you got
civilization.
to
Doesn't
stick
have
with
to
the
be an
ages.
empire.
That was the end of age 2, so
Yeah.
I'm losing my fire setting goes away.
Yeah.
But all of this other
That goes
stuff
away.
looks like it's
That goes
sticking
away.
around for quite some time.
That goes away.
Actually, a lot of age 3 stuff.
A lot of this stuff is staying, so that's good.
So I have buildings for age 3 for you.
Okay. Those are gone.
That building's gone too. The 2 bottom.
Yep, these guys are gone. These
And you
are
get
coming down.
2 more for era 4. So there's 1. There's 2 wonders. What are they?
The Sistine Chapel and the Taj Mahal.
Oh, nice. Here's
Nice.
your phase 3 buildings.
Okay, whoops.
I've got my phase 3 texts. So let us put these out. Ooh, medicine school, longbow, knights, and the watermill. There's our
Watermelon?
unlock. The watermelon.
The watermelon. A fascinating technology.
Heavy armor, 3-field system, the fresco, machinery, the compass, optics, strategic thinking, guilds, feudalism, and the paper. Very good.
There you go.
All right, so we are set up. Give you guys a look-see
Okay.
at the new text coming out.
Yes.
Look-see at the new buildings and wonders. We are back here. We got to do prosperity.
Yep.
So we'll be setting up 2 more sets. So we've got some pretty good ones going out there from what I can see. All right, so we're going to play this last age.
Yes.
And then we will talk about this.
All right.
I think you guys will have a good feel. So
Yeah.
I'm.
Oh, we are in 3. not
Yeah,
4.
sorry, I pushed
Yeah.
it down the wrong way.
Take your tokens back too, so
Yeah,
you can
let me
actually
get
take
my
actions.
tokens. 2, 3, 4. All right. Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom.
You're up.
You're up.
You're up.
You're up. All right. So we're doing the draft again, folks. So what do I need? That we just ended age 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this guy does go. I didn't realize that. But that's why I
Yeah,
bought
all my
currency.
3s are still good.
That's why I got currency last time. What do we want, though? I'm just trying to think of what moves I want to, what tracks I want to press.
Yeah.
Pressed ham. Let's see. Okay, I got you. I need you. Is that even out there? Yeah. I'll go here and I'll pick up strategic thinking.
You have the unlock?
I don't. This just means I won't get paid for it.
Oh, right.
I can still draft
right.
it, though.
Yeah. I see a lock or an X.
You
and
just
I'm
avoid
I
it.
can't go there.
And it's terrible.
But that's not true. I don't know. Do I keep pushing my science strategy?
Science seems to be your
Yeah. It doesn't work
thing.
forever, though. You know.
true.
I don't have any people cards out. I really need to get those. Oh, I don't know. Like, I'm tempted to just like keep doing what I'm doing, but I don't like know if I want to do that. That medicine school is nice because it lasts until round 5.
That sticks around, yeah.
You know? That's kind of good. I guess I'll keep that one. Why not? There you go.
Your go. I'll take the compass.
Looks like machinery.
The long bow.
Took the longbow. Go here and take the fresco.
I'll go here. Take the culture track.
Okay.
All right.
You gonna go up the culture track?
Yeah. So I will push that, and that pushes me up this track.
Great. Yeah.
It's a good one.
Nice. I'll just go here to science. I have one more round with my mathematics, so.
Okay. So now we are checking prosperity. So if we look, I did get prosperity because of my agriculture and
And your compass.
the compass, which is
Very
like
good.
industry or whatever.
And
that's
I got
transportation.
that one with the fresco.
Oh, you did. All right.
And
so
medicine
we
schools.
each achieved it, so we each go up one spot. The doom.
I already did it.
Oh, you did it right.
Yep.
Okay. And I don't get the bonus or anything.
Okay, gold.
So that is it. Now we're doing income. So for you, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'll give you one.
And for me, we're going to get 4, 5, 6. I don't have an unlock, so I don't get that. 6, 7, 8. Okay, 2, take 10. All right, so that's where it gets tough.
Yeah.
If you don't get the unlock. But it wasn't worth the draft for me, to be honest. So that is income. Now we build, and you were the architect, so you get to build first.
Oh, right. Wow, I wasn't even looking at this. What's the throne room do? That gets you... What is that? Let me look. I think that's just draw a...
Draw one diplomacy card.
Diplomacy card,
that's
right?
Those cards down there, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Great Wall's kind of cool. It's like very thematic to build, right? And I'm still the... Yeah. One, two, three. Yeah, I guess I'll just do the Great Wall. So it's gonna be discount of 3, so 12, I get 3 back.
Okay.
Thank you. Your turn.
Yowzers. Okay, I guess I could... I could pull this guy back and go here.
Whoa. We're building right now.
Oh,
We're
yeah, sorry. I'm ahead of myself.
Yeah. That's what I was doing too. I was thinking all about what I was going to do.
I'm already on the next part.
And
yeah.
I'm like,
do I want to buy
anything? You don't have to buy anything. Yeah.
But the problem is I just don't have the money, so...
Yeah. All right. So you want to pass?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll pass.
So go ahead and take your action. Then.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, I can't buy anything,
right.
So... That's why I was already on my action. All right, minimum. So that means I can go up the track where I'm the lowest, which is here. So I'm up 1. And I will cash in my longbow, my military tactics, activate them to spend here to get 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Military, that catches me up pretty quick. Now I could push up some more tracks. So like here, if I exhaust the agriculture, I could go up again on that curve.
Yeah.
So that would be like the move, right? I activate a building and go up that track.
Exactly.
Which is like, whoa, powerful. And I could... I'm kind of in a bad spot here. I can't quite do that one yet. Which would have been nice.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
I like that one.
Me. Okay.
But I could do this one again. It's like, why not?
Yeah.
Boom, do that one, and then I can do these two, which are here.
Does that, okay, yeah.
And I could go up again. Wow.
Or you can get $8. But I guess you're getting an income of 5, which is better.
Which is better, right? Because at the end of the round, I'll just take all the money.
That's great.
So, yeah, that's all the stuff I can activate.
Okay, I'm going to take this back and get 3 points. You know what I'm going to do, so.
Yeah, I'm just going to get
I'm just going to get all the research. So this is going to be 6, and then I'm going to flip. I don't have all 3 of these because I don't have this guy. But I have my math, which is going to be 2. And then I have 2 of these. So I have medicine school and I have machinery. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4, total of 10. I can do this, go up another 14, 59, and take one of these actions. I think I will go up. It would probably make sense to go up this one, since eventually, I would need to unlock this to keep going.
And you would get the Joker.
I would get the Joker. I would spend the Joker and my culture or my music guy to go up 1 here, get $5, and because of my ziggurat, I also get 2 points. And then I would spend my sword and shield and my barracks to just max this out as much as I can. I can go up 3, but really I can just go up 2 because I'm locked out.
Yeah, you're stuck there.
And that's it. I think that's all I can do.
So then we would do war, which we would go 1, 2, and I would lose 2 points.
Yep.
And then upkeep again. So that's the whole age again. So There you go.
We start it all over again.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And you go till era 8 in this. Let's see what kind of era 8 cards are in here. Just to give people a
And
peek.
we can go talk about it. Yeah.
A peek at what? Oh, here, era 7 rather. So actually, I think 8's behind this. Yep.
Yeah.
So what you have are a bunch of high-tech floating city,
right?
Spaceport, zero gravity arena. I mean, there's
nursery womb.
Give you some view on some of the higher tech stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of end game scoring and some powerful abilities. So really neat there.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff that really lets you just push up all the tracks.
Yep. A couple of the big wonders. Those are also pretty cool looking. So we've got Hollow Earth Museum, O'Neill Cylinder, so some pretty cool things. Climate neutral city. So, all right. So let us talk about this. So this is going to Kickstarter.
Yes.
And it should be live, actually.
Yeah, as you're watching this video, most likely it is already live, and you have the opportunity to back.
And you do.
So, yeah.
Yep. So, like I said, we've taken you through a pretty thorough couple of rounds. You got to see the flow of the game.
You got to see the major mechanics, I think, with the exception of like a couple of these special actions down here, which you're only really going to take if you need to. That's why they're there, to kind of help you do the things you need to do when you're a little bit stuck. So they're kind of like expensive moves,
right?
But really helpful and good ways to spend cards that maybe you've acquired to try and reach a prosperity bonus, but don't really fit with the rest of your engine.
Right.
You can still use those for valuable things. So, like, if you're playing this, like, in the future, definitely don't forget to use those.
Right, for sure.
I know I do sometimes.
Yep. So, essentially, to me, this is what I would think is like Tapestry with the tracks, but that adheres to a Civilization timeline. The way I wished Tapestry.
You're being like very PC about it.
Very nice
this is like the game that I wish that Tapestry was when I went to go play Tapestry years ago.
Basically.
So we love Civ games, so we're always a little bit more critical because I feel like there's not many of them. There's not many of them that are done well.
Right.
And so when we dive into one, it's like I have at least like criteria for what I want to see. So I always want to see like movement through history that makes sense, like logical sense. And that was like one of my big things with Tapestry is like I've got the this thing coming out and then I'm finding fire like later on. It like makes no sense logically to me. So having this system, and when Juma talked to us about this almost a year ago, I guess, we had an interview. You can go watch that where he's kind of talking about the development of a couple of these different games.
Right.
He was explaining this system of like, well, the cards only come out for a certain amount of time, and then you're building this engine in your tableau. But just like a Civilization, you can't just build something and then expect for that to run your Civilization forever. You have to change with the times. Like you have to modify. You have to. I feel like there's like an aphorism in there somewhere. There's a saying that's like, stick with the times or die. I don't know.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah, you've got to always progress,
you do, right?
Yeah. So like in a game like Nations, for example, which is one of my favorite Civ builder, the tiles, like the technologies, we'll call them, they don't expire. They sit in your tableau forever until you replace them. And you're going to replace them because things become more and more expensive. So you're almost forced to upgrade, but it's at your time, when you're ready for it. In this game, you don't have a choice. After this round, this technology is gone from my tableau. So I need to figure out, okay, I want to push up this other track next round. I need to make sure I replace it or prepare for the other two that are going to fall off the following round. So you're constantly chasing the ideal tableau,
right?
Because it's aging out, which is a really cool mechanic that I haven't seen, in another Civ builder like this.
Right, exactly. So I was happy to watch that play out after we had talked about it and heard about that because this is one that we had been anticipating for a while. So that I think was really cool. I tried to go the science route this time. Like, full disclosure, this is not a strategy that you can like win the game with. But it's a cool out of the gate kind of thing to really get you some points. It's an engine that kind of works. Like you could continue to do that, but what I I mean, I'm not like neglecting it too much, but you do want to make sure that you're advancing on these tracks. These science cards at the bottom of the board are really, a lot of them are really for end game or
like
you
they're
later game.
passives,
Like
yeah.
they're passive. Once you reach the end of a track, things still happen. You still get bonuses, which I also like, because in a lot of these push cubes up a track or push yourself up a track games, once you reach the end of the track, it's like the game's over or nothing happens, or you get like a point,
$1
every time you
nothing.
push up it. So it's kind of neat to see that there's a little bit more of a motivation once you get to towards the end of the game. You can sort of claim these not quite end game bonuses, but end of the game type bonuses, if that makes sense.
Right.
Which is different too. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, like you see, like you've pushed up the victory point track now, where you may not, by doing that, you may have forfeit
Exactly.
a lot in your tableau, or you've been neglecting the tracks. So the tracks might catch up to you later.
Exactly.
Where end game,
I'm sure they will.
I'd catch up because of the tracks, but you don't know until the end of the game to really see
right.
how, where I'm getting my end game bonuses, where
Yeah.
my wonders are coming into play.
Yeah.
And if I hit the end of the track sooner, I can start taking advantage of these end of track.
Well, and I'll give you an
points.
example, right? So like as you move up in rounds, like, or eras,
yeah.
the cards get more expensive. So like obviously the climate neutral city costs 30 coins, where our early wonders were like 15, 12, 17. So like what Anthony's doing right now, pushing up this income track, is really smart, because this income is only going to sustain you for a short period of time. And you're going to reach a point where you're going to, if you're not developing your economy, you're going to end up waiting 2 rounds to buy something, because and you're going to miss out on something.
Your research on
Exactly,
generating
on
$10,
getting money.
right? Like,
exactly.
yeah.
So there's a not like, obviously this was an expectation we had coming from Juma. He's very methodical about how he puts these together. So that balance is definitely there, and it's satisfying.
Absolutely. So, red flag for me on any Civilization game that has technology is if the game isn't broken into eras,
Right.
then buyer beware.
Yeah.
Right? Because
right.
if you're
That's what
going
I'm
in,
saying. It's not
because
logical.
basically, not to dunk on Tapestry again, but it's a game of tracks. There's 4 tracks that you go up, right? Similar. But the technologies that come out have no chronological order whatsoever. Like you can get rocket propulsion, and then the next turn get fire. Like,
yeah, exactly.
it doesn't make sense thematically, and I need my Civ games to make sense thematically.
Yes.
And this one makes you feel like you're going through those eras as the technology gets more and more advanced. It's kind of an awesome progression to see that as you travel through history. And I think that's where a lot of the value I get out of this type of game lies in that, right?
For sure.
But anyway, try not to give it a review because it's a new game coming out. But this is a pretty much fleshed out prototype.
Yeah, more than many that we've seen in the past.
The rules are still being tweaked, so there could be some changes even after this video is published. But I believe most of the art looks like it's pretty much final. The art's beautiful on the game. The components are really nice. I think the game, it does take up a lot of space on the table, so you do have to be aware of that. One concern that I had was, oh man, my tableau is going to get unwieldy after.
But it doesn't.
But it doesn't because
it's constantly
keeps
being
going
pruned.
away.
Yes.
One thing you didn't get to see is after certain rounds, your buildings, they go to sleep.
Yeah, actually, after this round, that would have happened.
Yep. So what'll happen is, instead of it being a trash, and I'll show you a close up here. Instead of it saying trash the card like this one, like discard it, it's got a little moon. And what it's going to do, it's going to leave your tableau, but not get discarded, because you're going to count these in your endgame scoring.
Yep.
So it actually just goes inside your little house, because it's going to sleep, right? It's the green house, green buildings. If it's a brown building, it goes into the brown house. And then it stays there till the end of the game, and then then you'll know how many of these you actually got, because I need to count my sets of houses with my Stonehenge, right? So obviously I don't want to discard those, because then I'm not going to get any points.
Right.
But that's how that works. And you would have seen that during this next era, because you would have, one of your houses or buildings would have aged out. So that's another component you have to consider as well as you're going through. So there's a lot of So it's like, in its essence, it's pushing up the tracks, but it's building a tableau that allows you to do that.
But you can really feel the passage of time as well as the theme as you're building. I think because you're having to be so intimately aware of like what's going on in your tableau,
right?
Because they are your resources.
They are.
So you need to know when they're going to expire, when they're going to become obsolete, and same with buildings and stuff too, which are sort of your passive bonuses, temporary passive bonuses.
Yeah.
So very cool.
Yep. So that about sums it up.
Yeah.
If you have any questions or any comments, please send them down below. You'll have the link to the campaign, so you can go check out the campaign for yourself and see if this is a game that will fit to your collection.
Yeah.
But that's about it. So we hope you enjoyed the playthrough. We hope you got a good understanding of what this game provides. And we thank you and see you next time.
All right. We'll see you.